At Glendale Filipino, we are very interested in having people experience the kind of real and life-changing relationships that God wants and has for us. When we gather all together as one church family each Sabbath, it is a great time of celebration. There is really nothing like it. But there are some things that just aren't going to happen in a crowd. The kind of individual sharing and caring that we all need requires the small group setting. That's why we have small groups at Glendale Filipino.
Courteous gentlemen. Eat them anymore.
Wow,
Yung
that's
makikita
good.
niyo, like sprung from converted hearts.
Bakit itong nilagay sa lesson natin?
Kami yung transformation eh. Talagang yung sarap ka, tapos biglang ito.
I really like the small group because in the first place, it is a way of reaching out to those people who have not known the truth. In a small group, you are free to say what you want, even in your own dialect, even in whatever way you could communicate, you are free to say without any intimidation from the big congregation. To belong to a small group is something like belonging to a family. You are taken care of, you are recognized, you are remembered, and sometimes even in your special day like birthday, oh, there's a cake for you. And I hope that each one would take into consideration of belonging to a small group.
For the good that I will to do, I do not do, but the evil I will not to do, that I practice.
So this is why it is very important for us to have a renewed mind.
Now, what we do in our small group is personalizing the way we communicate with each other. What we do is rotate the venue of our small groups every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, somebody hosts for us, somebody leads out in the topic, and that way we're able to involve all the members of the small group. Initially, they were hesitant to share or lead out in the small groups, but eventually each one had the comfort level in leading out. And it's important because if you involve each one, the small group continues to be maintained for a long period of time because each one is involved.
Our small group was a blessing to me because it was kind of a support group where we could come together, nurture each other, and continue to uplift each other so that we could serve in our positions in the church.
Small groups provide the best option for interactive Bible study.
Bible study because I live far away, so sometimes I don't get to go to church, and it's just nice to have another family I can go to and study about God. It helped me focus on God. I also like it because everybody's very friendly.
I like it because of the food, and the people are really nice, and they give us a lot of verses to help us, especially for boot camp. And they're really just encouraging, especially when we had school and we had tests and everything. They would just always be supportive and be a source of encouragement all the time. And it just another family for me.
I keep on attending the small group or the Bible study because for me it is a spiritual nourishment. I'm fairly new in the faith, and as an Adventist, I believe that attending the small group is an essential tool for my spiritual growth.
Small groups allow us to encourage one another, care for each other, and grow together.
This is Pastor Robles inviting everyone to become involved in the small group ministry. God bless and have a wonderful time with your small group.